Now that the first two episodes of the Eras Tour documentary are out, let's talk about them. First, a few disclaimers. Yes, I am a Swiftie. No, I'm not allergic to nuance. Let's keep it cute and thoughtful, shall we? So the first episode is when we get a mention of Vienna, a concert where my friends and I were supposed to be at. And generally for Vienna Swifties, it was a big question of whether she was going to address it or not. Let me remind you that nobody from Taylor's camp even acknowledged the Vienna cancellations, neither Taylor herself nor Taylor Nation on social media. That is until Coldplay did it before her, and then she berated us in that passive-aggressive Instagram post. So that's why mentioning Vienna here feels more like checking a box to me rather than being genuine. The fact that so much time passed since then kind of lessens the gravity of her concern, at least to me. Now, let me be very clear, pun unintended. I'm not saying that she didn't feel any of those emotions that she shared with us. Of course, this is very concerning. I'm sure that this was very jarring for her. It's not a pleasant experience to go through, no matter who you are in that situation. But what was lacking for me is kind of the absence of reflection. She does mention that being concerned for her fans and for the safety of the people that attend her concerts is a big part of her job. I would have loved for her to kind of dive deeper into that, and that could have been a very important thread to follow. How does she navigate that pressure? How does it shape how she plans her work? But we didn't really go there, and I feel like it was a missed opportunity for sure. As someone who actually experienced the Vienna cancellation and didn't even get a full refund, by the way, I would have appreciated some real closure. If she did really feel so strongly about that, because we see her feel some very intense emotions, and understandably so, I feel like August 2024 was the time to acknowledge that. Doing it now as part of the documentary's narrative just feels a tiny bit opportunistic. Thankfully, there were way better aspects to the documentary, which we will discuss in part 2.